Okay, hopefully my sound is going well enough to hear what I'm talking about here. And so this is a little tutorial on how to put in buy limit orders. Now, buy limit order is not just a straight buy, it's where the limit is there. It limits the order to transact only when the limit is reached. So that's why it's called a buy limit. You can have sell limits and buy limits. There's also a couple of things called buy stop and sell stop, which are slightly different, but that gives you four you can think about. But in this case, we're going to look at buy limits. And I just want to show you here, according to my dashboard, that's the amount, 2,756 I've got to play with. And you'll see that my dashboard, it shows this kind of a pie chart over here, and I've got some XRP, sorry, and some USD. And the reason I've kept USD is because the way that Swyftx runs things, if you have USD or Bitcoin are, I think, the only two things that you can trade from. So let me just go back. US dollars. Let me have a think about that. Oh, oh yeah, no, whatever you've got, you can trade from. Sorry. Um, the reason I've left mine in US dollars or converted my Kiwi dollars to US dollars is because the kind of whole crypto world runs in USD. And the other reason is this. Here's the important bit. You will see that I currently have all of the US dollars I've got sitting there. Every single cent is available to buy whatever orders might come through. So let's have a look at what I've got here. These are open orders at the moment. So open orders, my transactions, open orders. You can see I've got a whole bunch, like 1,500 of it blowing on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes right down to almost nothing, $1.05, I think it is. 10 cents for XRP, that's been a prophetic thing, so I said I want 1,000 of that. Now already, if these two hit at the same time, I am going to use up 2.5 grand. I'll be nearly finished. And then there's another 800 I want of XRP at 102. So if it comes down, it'll probably hit this one first. It'll get the 800 instead of 1,000. Anyway, so whatever hits first will run. All of these things open. You can see I've got about 20 or 30 all sitting there waiting to run. And I've chosen what's called the ISO 222 or something coins, the ones that'll be around. These are the ones that have got the really good high value documentation with them, and they're watertight, and they're going to be the ones that are left after all the meme coins disappear. So if I try a new trade over here, an order, trade from, let's do USD. So I want to trade from USD, and I can trade to anything down here, add asset, and these are all of the cryptocurrencies that these guys run. They're not a huge list, but it's a pretty good list. Okay, so you can see there's a whole bunch there that you probably haven't seen. It doesn't have, for example, Flare from the Flare network, as far as I know. Let me double check in case they've added it. It's FLR. No results. So some things they do, some things they don't. And so let's just do Shiba Inu just for fun. Shiba Inu from Chushib. I want to buy Shiba Inu. Okay, so Bone Swap's is nothing else, and you'll see that it's actually worth more. I don't know what that is. It's something to do with the Shiba community, the ecosystem. Now, at the moment, Shiba is about a third of what I was buying it for a year ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was buying it at 4 zeros and 24. And now it's 5 zeros and around about 9. Okay, so 3 nines, 27. Yeah, it's just under 3 times. So that's taken a big hit. Doesn't worry me, it'll run, so it's fine. So let's just say if instead of instantly, I mean, I could buy it instantly now and get, like if I put $10 in, let's do this just for fun. I want to buy $10 of sheep at the current rate, and we'll see what comes up. Review. Oh, bummer. $10 gets me 1,114,280 Shiba. Prophetic voices have seen this go certainly into the 10-cent range, but also perhaps after 2 different runs, it might go up into, I think, $2.75. Manuel Johnson had that, I think, given to him. $2.73, something like that anyway. So you imagine my $10 US if this goes up to $2, we're looking at a couple of $1 million just with that little order I've done right now. So I did this order straight away as a instant one, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I now own some Shiba that I didn't own before. All very good. So let's, the order is placed and cannot be edited. Shove it in. Oh yeah, okay, so yep, it's done. Sorry, I hadn't done the last thing. So if I go back into my thing now, my dashboard, I think I will have some. There it is. My Shiba is worth 973, so I lost 27 cents or something, 26 cents on the fees to do that, which is stupid because if I bought like 5 times as much, I think the fees are the same. Anyway, moving right on. This time I want to do a purchase. So you want to go open orders. Let me do open orders. Oops, get rid of this. How do I do an order? An order here. Okay, here it is. So instead of being instantly, I go on trigger, add the asset. It's going to be from USD. And the USD, I mean, I could even do this. I could say, let's do the asset from Shiba, and we'll pretend that Shiba is running up. And I want to buy some, I can convert it to USD to get out of it, you know what I mean? I'll get back out of it. Or I could convert it to New Zealand dollars and send it back to myself at home. So, you know, these are sort of options you can do. Personally, I don't want to send dollars internationally because it's Australian. The better thing to do is to buy stable coins. So what say I do that? Let's say that Shiba runs, and let's do a cryptocurrency. So I'm going to say trade 2, and we'll put in here, I want to say let's do USDC, USDC. Yep. Why doesn't it say that? Oh, that's right. You're actually quite limited trading 2. Is this true? I think you are. Yeah, that's right. All you've got to trade 2 is Australian dollars, US dollars, New Zealand dollars, or Bitcoin. But all of these, what are my trigger buys? No, I can go to these. I can go to XL. These must be swaps. This is weird. I wonder why it's doing that. Because I've definitely got them in there before. Sorry, it's been a few months since I've done much. Oh, a couple of months anyway. So all of these go from USD to a whole bunch of stuff. So let's do another order. When to place order on trigger, trade from, add asset, USD, trade to, add asset. Oh yeah, okay. So if you're going from USD, yeah. I think the reason I'm swapping Shiba to something is because Shiba's on a certain network and only a certain number are available on that network. Okay, so that solved that problem. So anything you want. Is there something I haven't got that I want? I'm just going to put $10 on Ondo, okay? And when the rate of currently Ondo is, let's trigger to order. Scroll down. I'll put $10 on Ondo. And see that the rate I've still got, even though I've got all of these orders open on this side, hundreds of dollars of orders open, I've still got the whole lot. The reason is that none of these dollars are spoken for until an order triggers and kicks in, and then I might use some of them up that I've already put in. All right, so I'll do US $10 and available. Oh, price to trigger. No, I don't want my price to trigger. Cannot be that. What's the current of Ondo? I lost it. I think it was about 46 cents. So I'm just going to pretend that Ondo is going down by 1/10 of that. Amount is less than the minimum. Okay, so it'll only let you do 0.57. That's interesting. How much was Ondo? I'll have to go back. Oh, this is becoming a pain. I should have just done something very simple. Simple USD to add asset. Let's go to some XRP. I've already got this, like tons of it. On triggers. So I'm just going to say the price to trigger the order is 8 cents, 0.08. Now it's really, really low. It would have to be a major meltdown for that to happen, but we are predicting these sorts of things. And I'll just put in $100 worth of that. So I'll get 12.50 at 8 cents. And I think that's all I do. I review it. You can edit and delete from the transactions page. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. And I'll place the order. It's successfully placed, and you will find that in my open orders, which are down here, I think. No. Giving myself open orders here. Here it is. On the 5th of the 12th, I had 8 cents as the trigger point for USD. I buy $100 and I receive $12.50. I believe I can edit it. Can I edit it somewhere? Yeah, edit order. So I can click on it and edit the order and change amounts, etc. Okay, I want to contrast this with what happens, for example, at most other exchanges. This is my Apex exchange, and you will see that I have got a total balance of $0 on Apex. Now, the reason for that, unlike what I've just shown you at Swyftx, the reason for that is I am trading not against US dollars, but from one crypto to orders of other cryptos. So on this exchange, I have a whole bunch of Shiba. And I'm using the Shiba to swap orders as a pending, meaning ahead, when a certain condition is met, okay? So let's look at this one. It looks like I want to receive USDC, which is a stable coin. And I'm going to say that when Shiba goes crazy, all of these 1,786,000, oh no, yeah, 17 million, that one, 17 million Shiba will be worth $500,000, just over $500,000 USDC. So it's a crazy, crazy thing, but it just could happen. And that's if Shiba goes up from its current 5 zeros and whatever it is to 3 cents. Yeah, now the reason I put this in is because brother Daniel from Divine Align, I think is called, is Divine Align? I think it's Divine Align, something like that, on his channel. He had a dream where he was given us 3.2 cents, 0.321, it might have been actually, 321. Ooh, okay, so I might miss it. I don't think you can edit on this particular one. If I went to Binance, it's the same thing. My Binance account is very low, or probably at 0, even though I've got a lot of crypto on it, or some crypto. And the reason is because I've already put all the pending orders in, and so it's all spoken for. I should, yeah, don't know. Apex here. Apex is probably the best of the South African companies. There is how to do some of these orders. Instant orders, market orders versus limit orders. All right, here endeth the lesson. Hopefully that was helpful.